I'm back and chat should be available. Let me go edit those links to see that everybody can see me. I'm gonna need to get a new phone because this phone here, the video quality is really, really bad. And I don't like that. Okay. All right, one more time. All right. Paste. Save. All right. Should be there. You guys should be able to hear me. I'm double checking my sound before. Okay, good. Chat is on. Can you guys hear me okay? Perfect. I can hear myself, so I know you guys can hear me. All right. So I'm just going to leave this right over here on this side so I can see chats. Awesome. So we're making the Gollumpus. It's like a toiletry bag. It could be a lunch box. It could be a lot of different things. It's a very universal type of a pattern, very simple. And I'm going to be cutting it out today, and then I'm probably going to end up sewing it live either tomorrow night or Wednesday night. Not sure what night yet because I have a couple of things planned. All right, so what you need for this pattern, you're going to need exterior fabric, lining fabric. She calls for, if you're going to have this be any kind of a thermal bag or anything like that's going to keep things cold or hot, thermal fuse. It's got almost like this little silver stuff inside of it, so it keeps things nice and hot and or cold. And then you're going to, depending on whether you're going to turn the bag or you're going to bind it, what else you're going to need. She does say that you want to, if you're using a cotton for the exterior, you're going to want to interface that, which I have already done with Sew Fuse Plus. I've already done that. You're going to need some small scraps for a vinyl. Waterproof canvas for the inside is highly recommended. And let me get that because I have that over here. So this is the waterproof canvas that Tori sells on her website that she does pre-orders for every so often, and then you can order it. I bought a bunch of this color and a green, and the green is gone, and I think a blue, and I have this like silver one left, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that. And then if you're going to do the mesh pocket, you could do just a mesh pocket. I'm going to be using some by Annie mesh fabric. I'm going to be using some of that. And then you're going to need just a piece of elastic or some type of piece of fabric to go over the mesh. Okay, so let me cut this panel out first, and then I'll move towards the other pieces. So this is a pattern that I got printed, and I didn't know what I wanted to make with it at first. I just recently made my son his book bag, and if you guys saw that, then you know it's epic. And I wanted to make a matching lunchbox for him. Now, he doesn't go to traditional school, but he does do things like track out camps and things like that, where he does have to take a lunch or something of that manner. So I wanted to get him something that he could put it in, because the one he uses right now is not his favorite. So you could see where it's going to cut off some of the Pokeball, but you're still going to see what it is. So I'm okay with that. Like I said, I got this printed before I knew what I wanted to do with it. So, yeah. Don't be shy. Say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. This pen. Not dealing with pens that don't work today. I'm going to trace this out and then I'm going to cut it. I'm going to use my electric scissors for this. Show you guys a nifty new little tool. I've actually had it for almost 2 years now. When I started making kits and cutting out kits in bulk, I purchased it and it kind of just sat in my it kind of sat in my cutting area for a long time without me actually using it. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut through that. Not cut through it, I'm just pinning it so that it stays in place. You could definitely use scissors for this. This is a waterproof fabric on the exterior that I'm using, that I've interfaced with SoFuse Plus. And then I have waterproof canvas, just a regular Ottertex. Okay, so I'm doing my exteriors right now. So just so that you know what I'm cutting. I'm cutting the exteriors, and then I'm going to cut the lining after I finish this one. And I'm going to use this as my template piece. So this is it's kind of loud, so don't get scared, but it works amazing. It's got a little safety thing. If you don't keep your thumb on the finger, it doesn't keep going. And I've been using this to cut out the kits for the Adam workshop. Okay. I'm going to set those pieces to the side. All right. So there are my 2 exteriors. Okay. Now I'm going to do my linings. And all I do for the linings is literally, I know this is going to be funny, guys. This is all I do. Like, I'm just going to take my lining piece, fold it so it's just enough. Take this, take a nice straight edge, line that up against right here. And because it's water, this here, I don't want to have any puncture marks on it. I'm just going to use this like so. Okay. Tidy it up as I go, because we have camping here tomorrow and that would not be good. Okay. Hello, guys. All right, so let me go ahead and start from here, and I'm just going to do like a rough around it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to be binding this. Because I will be binding it, it doesn't have to be perfect. It needs to be about the shape that it needs to be, but I'm going to be trimming it down when I put everything together and sew it together. So those are those pieces. These are these pieces. I can go ahead and just like that, guys, I have my 2 exterior pieces. my 2 lining pieces, and then I'm going to do my insole bright as well. So with the insole bright, I'm just going to take my pieces that I used for the lining. I'm just going to line one of them up against this edge here. Like I said, again, it doesn't have to be perfect because all of this is going to get trimmed down after I baste it in place. So if you want to use scissors, you can. If you're going to quilt this to the exterior, then you're going to want it to be bigger anyway, because sometimes when you quilt, it does shrink it a little bit. I will not be quilting it. I'm just going to be basting it around the edges. Okay, so now our pieces are done. So we've got our 2 pieces of insole bright. We've got our 2 lining pieces, our exterior and our exterior done. So all we need left for this pattern piece here is to cut the mesh at that dotted line. So all I'm going to do is fold this back at that dotted line, like so. Grab my mesh. There we go. I'm going to, let's see if I have any cut ends already. Nope, it's fresh. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have a cut end somewhere else that I didn't want to just, because sometimes I'll do this where I'll just cut just a little bit from here and not the rest of it. So I want to make sure. Okay, so right there, I do want to straighten up that edge. I'm literally at my cutting station, so I have all my cutting tools right here with me. Go like that. It's really hard to trace mesh, because obviously it's mesh. Let me see here that way. Okay, good. So mine's going to stretch this way so that when it has something in it, it's going to have stretch that way. Okay. Go ahead and trim around. Okay. And that goes to that. I'm just going to leave this pinned with that pattern piece so I don't lose that piece of mesh, because it's just a random little piece and I don't want to lose that. So, hello, Sherlock Sews. They're making bread. I haven't made bread in forever. I lost a bet, so I have to cook for like 4 or 5 nights in a row this week. So that's why I don't know which day I'm going to be able to come back on and do a live at night for my night audience. I know I'm going to be doing one during the day tomorrow, another cutting video. What am I doing that one? Oh, the Erica, no, not Erica Bowler. Another Aura Roasted pattern, the circle bag, Magdalena. I'm making the Magdalena for my mother-in-law. And she came in and picked everything out today, so it was really cool. All right, so we've got that. Now we're going to go to our list of cutting, our actual list to cut, a cut list instead of pattern pieces. So Tori also has this pattern piece for the vinyl tab and for the overlay for the pocket piece if you wanted to add an exterior pocket, like for putting money or change and things like that. I didn't want to go that elaborate with this particular lunchbox for my son. He really likes to keep things and store things a lot, so I'm not trying to give him extra space for that. So, okay, so just, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to keep it together. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so I have put a piece of tape over my pieces, and then when I go through, I'm just going to check off when it's done, and then I can just wipe it off. So I just put a piece of masking tape on top of it. It just makes it easier for me to do my cutting. All right, so I pretty much know that I cut out my mesh piece. I've cut my, I don't need the overlay, so I exit. I do need handle connectors, but I'm doing that a little differently. Okay, so I did the mesh. I did the 2 pieces, main lining and the batting. Mesh pocket, check. Okay, so next on the list is the gusset piece. So the gusset piece you're going to need out of lining. You can use the Insel Bright as well. Crock-pot dinners are great for dinners. I know, right? No, he wants like my food, like he wants Puerto Rican food. And I don't remember the last time I actually made him like Puerto Rican food. It's been a while. I've been neglecting that part. That was quick and easy. I know, right? It just switched right on over. Okay, so I'm gonna put this away. Clean as I go, clean as I go. Markia will be so proud of me. I'm cleaning as I go, putting things back. All right. I've been sitting here cutting most of the day. Came in this morning, did it for a little while, then I went and took my son to go practice swimming, and then yeah, practice swimming. All right, so gonna do some quick math because I'm just gonna do it on the fold. And then just cut off the excess because that's how I roll, right? You can make it just a little wider because I can trim it off, like I said. I need to baste it on and then trim it. So I want to make sure that this is just a little bit wider. Okay. Okay, and so bam. That's it. Now that I've done this, you understood your food. My food, yeah, like my food. Like I'm the only one that makes it. I'm really not, but he enjoys my cooking. That's something I love about my husband. He really enjoys um, when I cook for him and I do things for him. So, and he's been very supportive the last few months of me working a lot. So I was like, okay, that's the least I can do, right? All right, so I've done that. Now I need to do the exterior and the lining out of this piece. So all I'm gonna do is take this piece and put it right on top and then cut. Like super easy, right? Super, super easy. I thought I had a piece that was gonna be long enough over here, but it's not. So I'm just gonna pop this on over. I wonder if I can get something out of right here. It's an odd shape because I had to cut out that shape for my son's book bag. And that was fun. Oh, look at that. That'll fit right there. Right there. Nope. It's a little bit shy. So let's go down here. I like how I'm using my tummy to hold the fabric for it not to fall. Look at that. All right. Let me get some clips. Get some pins. Okay. May look like it's being a little wasteful because I've got all this right here, but I can't do anything with that right now. So I'm just going to cut around it and then use it for something else. Hello. Megan, we have lots of different international foods. We drive ways to Detroit. It's good. It's, you know, I get it. You know, when you're craving something, you're craving it, you know? And I know that I used to really enjoy my grandmother's cooking. And now that she really wasn't able to cook for the last couple of, like the last year or so of her life. Um, so I didn't get to enjoy as much. But my grandfather started cooking, and let me tell you, that man can throw down. He can make some great arroz con bichuelas. Like, mm, that stuff was amazing. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I was like, Papa, Mommy Gloria taught you well. She'd been teaching him how to cook for a while, so yeah. She never better be in bed. She never, she's resting. She's listening and resting and enjoying. No. All right, so one more piece. Let's see if I could do this one folded. Will it work if I have it folded? Let me see. I'm just doing the gusset piece right now. Oh yeah. Gusset piece. I'm going to be binding this. So this is why I'm not doing such fussy cuts, because if I was doing this, so this is burst, there is absolutely zero room for error when it comes to doing a burst bag, because it has to be on point in order for it to just sit nicely and everything else like that. But because I am binding it, I'm going to be trimming away a lot of it anyway. And I'll reference this pattern pieces again for final sizes, just to make sure everything works. I think I'm done with my lining. You're side-eyeing Shanova. I told her she is in bed. She's just listening. I sit in bed and listen to people go live all the time. Or just listen to reruns. I call them reruns because I've already watched the live or I've already watched the tutorial, but I enjoy listening to it, so I call them reruns. Do you call them reruns? I do. It's like oldies but goodies. Okay. All right. Gusset pieces done in all 3 layers. Insole Bright, exterior, and lining. My exterior and my lining are all waterproof. This is just a different one. This is 300 OtterTex waterproof canvas. I wouldn't even say it's a canvas. It's more like I don't know, it's crunchy. And then they are reruns and replays. Yeah, that's what I say. This is an OtterTex. This is a 600 or 800. And then Insole Bright. So that's just the difference between the different waterproof proofs that they have. Bumtastic side-eyed. Boombastic. Oh, I'm sorry, boombastic. Okay, so got that piece there. So we've got that one. Now let's check that off my list. Boom, boom, boom. Zipper tab. Okay, so zipper tab I can do out of one of these little tiny pieces right here. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. What's the piece I'm less likely to use for anything else? Right there. I didn't throw that away. There's a little bin next to my cutting table that I put all of my stuff. away. I think this is like made for, there we go. So we need one out of the lining and this. So, but this is where I'm going to go a little different. I'm going to do a different fabric for the inside. It's going to be waterproof, but because it's a zipper tab, I really want it to have a little bit more structure. So for the inside piece, I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use this. I'm just going to take this, cut a straight line, and then put that on top of it. There. Because that lining in there is a little soft, so Barbie bag. Oh yeah, I actually got an order for another Barbie bag, so I was like super happy about that. I walked in today and I saw the board, and Miss Marquia put it on the board saying that a Barbie bag was ordered, and I was like, no, really? Already? So I was very excited, to say the least. But it's the little one. It's a tiny dancer. It's the new pattern that I'm coming out with at, how did that happen? There we go. It's a pattern that I'm coming out with in September, end of September. So I'm going to make a couple bags out of it and, send it out to testers and all that stuff. But yeah, Barbie bag is so good. Yeah, there's two different Barbie bags. There's the Emily Tote Barbie bag, and then there's the Tiny Dancer. Thanks. All right, take these two pieces. I like to put a clip on it. It's less likely for me to lose it. Pop it over there. Those I don't think I'm keeping. All right. Zipper tab, handle. Ooh. I think I get my handle out of this. I think so. Let's see. Oh, it's just shy. I can make it work. It's just shy. Ugh. I know. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I have to. It's just shy. Like literally a quarter of an inch shy. September is going to break her. Yeah. Yeah. September is definitely pushing her, but she's got a lot going on in September. I'm just saying. She's got a lot going on. All right. Let's do the handle out of this. Two, three. Shinova's got a lot going on in September. But I'm going to see what I can do to help. Albeit it's me. Helping Shinova. I didn't even read the thing right. That's not even the right size. I know. No. Ah, oh, it is the wrong size. Don't worry about me. This is what I get for looking up and down the whole time that I'm trying to work. You need all your pennies? this edge here is not straight. So I'm cutting it to be straight. Then I can use it because it's not a straight edge. That's the quilter in me. The quilter in me needs a straight edge to start off with. It's crazy. These pieces here, the cut list takes longer than me cutting out pattern pieces. Don't you move. Handle. Done. Handle. Done. And I don't need a zipper pocket because I'm not doing a zipper pocket. Always a straight edge, right? Yeah, if you're going to Maui, my son wants to go to Hawaii. We have a cousin who was actually stationed in Hawaii. He actually ended up buying a house or a townhouse or something like that in Hawaii, and he Airbnbs it or something like that, or rents it out while he's not there because he's now stationed in Orlando. But that would be awesome. Okay, so I think that's it. that's the cutting video. Uh, that's it. Yeah, that's all I have for cutting because that's all that's all it is at this point. I do have to cut out a tiny dancer because obviously that's sold. So, but I think I have to wait for the fabric to come in because I cut one out, but I cut it out of the baby pink. No, I didn't cut it out of the baby pink yet. Yeah, I cut it out of the baby pink. So, yeah, instead of the hot pink. So I gotta wait for the hot pink to come in because I ran out of hot pink. But the good thing is I'm getting the hot pink in that's also going to go retail, so I'll be able to sell it in 12-inch rolls. I'm just finding that it's easier to ship in 12-inch rolls than it is in 18-inch rolls. But if you need it at 18 inches, just message me because I usually don't cut it until it's ordered. So let me know about that stuff. The pink is so pretty. It is amazing. It's actually one of the colors for the box. Not the box, the my mind is just going. For the Atom crossbody, it's one of the options. I sent an entire kit to Shinova. Hello, not you, Shinova. To Kasaya. I sent it to Kasaya, and she should be getting it next week. And then she'll. I don't know if she's doing a video or what, but that's give her an entire kit of everything that's included for the bag. I mean, that's all I have. I love it though. You guys came on to talk to me. I love it. So this one here, I'm going to actually do, this is the Tiny Dancer, but I'm doing it quilted. So I'm going to take it and quilt it. I think I'm going to do diamonds, Shinova. I think I'm going to do diamonds. What degree do I have to have for diamonds? Can you tell me what degree I have to have for diamonds? This has a degrees on here. So if I made a line here, then I would go from there. That would be the degrees, right? Yes, I know, right? Diamonds. So what is it? Which degree is it for diamonds? Is it 40 or 30? 40 or 30 degrees. I don't have a silver marking pen over here. This ruler? This is just an Omni Grid ruler. This one you can get on Amazon. I think I got that one on Amazon. They're very handy, for sure. Ha! I found a silver marking pen. Because I've got 10 minutes left. I've got 10 minutes left. 45, Shanova? 45? Okay. I'll do that. That line there. And then from there, 45. Okay, so this is 45. Ah. Once I get one good straight line, then I can just go from there, right? I'm a little OCD because I kind of want to start it from this corner. From the center, yeah. So this is my center mark right here. Dude, chalk. Not the not this. It comes right off. See? This is a silver marking pen. It comes right off. But the good thing is I'm going to be using gray or hot pink for my ha ha ha. Okay. So it's like coming up from here. Your silver marks never come off? Huh. Mine do. Okay. That ruler is great for marking, but then when it comes to doing like the individual lines, I like the small 2.5 by, but then I like the 2.5 by 12. And then every half inch. What do you think, Snow? Every half inch? I'm waiting on you, love. You're the vinyl quilting queen, so you got to tell me. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, good. All right, every half inch. Oops. No pressure, haha. Oh, that's okay. If it doesn't turn out right, I'll be like, it was totally me. I did it. I did it. And I don't need it on the foam. Hello, I can take that off there. I got 6 more minutes, guys. 6 more minutes. Not sure if the hubby's on or not. Sometimes he tries to be on, but then sometimes he gets caught up working. So I'm waiting for it to dry a little bit before I make my next line, because what I've noticed is with the silver marking pen, with pretty much any ballpoint pens, is that if I put my ruler right on top of it, it kind of transfers here and then it just transfers onto the thing. And then it's like, and it's like, no. This can be very addictive. I love these lines already. Oh, Chanel. The things you inspire us to do. Yes, waterproof canvas skulls. No, I got the waterproof canvas. I'm sorry, the skulls in vinyl. I'm sorry. Did you want it in waterproof canvas? I'm sorry. I thought it was vinyl. See, this is why I need email reminders. Because I got the waterproof. I've got the vinyl. But we're dropping this one like completely off topic, right? All right. So these are going to be in the box that we're launching on the 15th. And this is a collaboration that Seems Legit and I are doing. So we've got these beautiful. I call these like the kings of horror, the OGs. I thought this would be great for straps. Like if you wanted a nice wide strap to be, you know, Ghostface or Jason or Michael Myers or Freddy, you could just cut the strip of the fabric, and then it's the width of the fabric. So it's what most people call for when it comes to crossbody straps. You'll buy that one again? Okay, so I'll make sure to put that on the list. All right, we've got that one, and then this one. It's a good blood splatter. I mean, it's good. I like it. And then this here, I call this like the haunted woods because it's actually trees. Like if you were looking with night vision goggles, this will be the trees when you're running through the dark. Yeah. Yes, Tori's and I are collaborating with that because we're coming out with a bag pattern. And that's the Empress. And that's also going to be launching the same time. I'm not sure if that's the 15th or the 20th as well. We've got little panels. If you caught my live the day on Friday, then you saw me working with this one. And this is a collaboration that she and I got together. She's like, I want horses and these 4 horror kings. So that's what I did. We put that together, and that's what it is. And we've got the direct to fabric transfers as well in that print, big and small. So if you want to put it on a hoodie or whatever, you can do that. We are here to please. So yeah, that one will be coming out too in the box. So the direct to fabric transfers are going to be, you can add it onto the box, but the box is pretty much going to be fabric, coordinating fabrics, the vinyl. We've got color changing vinyl coming in, straps, zipper tape, everything that kind of coordinates with it, zipper pulls that are knives. So yeah, so it's going to be like a whole themed box, but it's not just colors, it's actual like themed. Themed, if that makes sense. And then we'll do another one that's going to be cupcakes. Because who doesn't like cupcakes? This is addictive. Oh, 6 o'clock. I gotta roll. I gotta roll. Ooh, very cool. All right, so it's 6 o'clock. I gotta roll. I gotta finish cleaning up and then head home before it gets too dark because I'm actually at the studio by myself. Um, there's nobody here. If Miss Angie were here, I could probably stay a little longer, but she is out of town, so I can't stay too long just because I'm here by myself, and you know my husband doesn't want anything happening to me. So I gotta run. But that's that. Okay. All right. So recap really fast. We got everything for the Gollumpus. So that's because that's what we were doing. We've got zipper tab. We've got our handle, our gusset pieces in all 3 layers. our mesh pocket. The only thing I'm missing is the piece that goes over the mesh pocket. I'm going to do that out of fold over elastic, and then I can just grab really fast. Our exterior and interior and lining pieces, front and back, and our insole bright. And that's it. That's all of it. And I will be sewing this on a live either tomorrow night or Wednesday night. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good night, guys. I appreciate it very, very much. Hope you have a great, wonderful day. Rest of your day and night. Bye bye.